trying to get some money at the job. Okay, trying to get this money. Yeah, I got some pipes too. But listen, man, I looked at Stephen A. Smith uh, episode yesterday on the Stephen A. Smith show, and he was talking about Sean Combs' mother, P. Diddy's mother. Uh, she released a statement in regards to the situation and what's going on with her son, man. And she was saying that everybody's making him out to be this monster and et cetera, and and his character is not this and that, and and how good of a person he is, and and et cetera, right? That's what any mother would pretty much do and say, well, pretty much say about their child. Oh, let me let her know real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. But that's what any child mother is supposed to do. I'm here for you. All right. But it's like I was listening to what Stephen Smith was saying, and he was like, no matter what she say, she could pretty much being a character witness or speaking on his behalf, and that stuff is not going to hold up in the court of law. And she's trying to change the public's opinion, pretty much with her statement. And he was saying it pretty much could have been coerced through Diddy and the lawyer to have her say something, about this situation. Even though he can't say anything publicly, his lawyers can't really address certain things, but his mother can talk about him personally like that, and help defend his character because now he's defamed, in the public eye. So, Stephen A. Smith was like, no one has painted a picture of him being a monster but himself, because he re- related back to the to the Cassie incident where Diddy pretty much in public, you know, in public assaulted her. He lucky he didn't go to jail, because she could have filed a report. That's the question. That's my thing. Like, why she didn't file a report right then and there? You know, why she didn't do that? Why all these years later, a decade later, you know, why would she? Why would they file a suit? They're not even together no more. See what I'm saying? This is all stemming from money. This is a money situation. This whole case is about money. Everybody is coming after his money. Like the civil suit now, that's what it is. A civil suit with the 120 people allegedly saying things now, and that's what their attorney is. He's there to do the same thing. Well, they prosecutor or whatever you want. I don't know who he is to them. He's a defense attorney, but he's basically in their defense, he's filing these suits based off of things that has happened. And he said, Stephen A. Smith was saying that it's gonna be. Can you imagine and think about? Well, no, Damon Dan said this on his program. I'm about to watch this other episode about how he said Jay-Z possibly could be next. But he was saying when they gonna file, it's gonna be a dragged out thing. People think this thing gonna be over for like a year. This may be a 4 or 5 year process. Because it's a lot of people involved, and it's gonna be more probably people, you know, coming out with more allegations and stuff, and then all other people that's tied into this situation. That's gonna drag this thing out for a long. This may go a whole decade, well, the whole rest of this decade. His court hearings and appearances and stuff, and he got to go to each suit or whatever the situation. They all being defended by one lawyer, so he taking on one case like a class action lawsuit. Man, this is something else. But I was just speaking on that part about his mother. She was saying stuff in her statement. She was talking about his character and he's not this type of a person, and you know, but that video kind of hurt his credibility, his character. And him attacking Cassie like that. Um, he should have been conscious of that. You know, but like they have been saying, like Jaguar Wright and a lot of people have been speculating. Oh, Diddy was probably high, probably get high a lot. Man, he wasn't conscious of what he was doing. She got him off his square, and he got caught off guard. You know, and that's pretty much it. He just got himself in a situation now. Because that video don't come out, he probably would still be free right now. Even with the indictment and stuff, he'd still be free. But that right there, kind of gave them the uh, what they call it probable cause in order to take action. To issue a warrant and then go search and all that. Because they were saying maybe other people, but this was a public thing. This was in a business establishment. My thing is, why did it take so long for it to come out? That was a whole decade ago that incident happened. Why is it now just coming out? Why did it all resurface now? And if it wasn't coming, I mean, if he paid, for this video to be, you know, pretty much hidden like that and not be disseminated, like, you know, what happened? How did it still get out in the public like that? After a decade ago, and she didn't file no suit or anything. Only way she probably filed a suit is when the video came out. Because like I said, this is he's involved in a secret society. And Damon Danforth saying that right now. Everybody that's probably a part of that situation is really quiet. Nobody is saying nothing. Nobody. Only person, even Diddy not saying nothing. Everybody is being real quiet about this situation. Only people that's really speaking about it is the lawyers and the media, and now the victims, I guess you could say, and that's it. So this is a really interesting situation, man. So when it goes to trial, that's when you're gonna start hearing testimonies and stuff like that, more testimonies, and then you're gonna hear from Diddy his statement. They said, and he was asking a question like, they asked like one of the lawyers like, do you think Diddy should take the stand? Or just let his lawyer speak on his behalf. Let's see what the findings are, you know, after their discovery and all that. And then they go from there. You know, once they start presenting their case, then you go from there and see if he, should take the stand and speak on his behalf. Because, anything you say can be held against you in a court of law. So, but Diddy got some high-powered attorneys, so they probably gonna let the situation play out, and it is what it is on that. But all I gotta say is I'm gonna keep y'all abreast with this, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my LCD1 TV channel, because that's why I'll be doing a podcast. And then my LCD1 reactions, I'll be doing a lot of reactions from, stuff I get from these headlines and stuff. And then on here, when I start just giving y'all like some real, like, my own opinion, thoughts, and stuff like that on this case and stuff, man. But, all I can say is, like I've already said before, like I think this is all part of a PR scheme, to promote New York, because as I was mentored and told, because that's my minor, I'm a public relation, that's my minor, a practitioner. Our practitioner, Mary Olsen, had always advised us. She was like, when your career start going bad and sour, sometimes bad press can be good press. And this is only promoting him. And one thing I heard from Damon Dan, she was saying that, this was kind of hurt him from earning money and making money, like that. So that right there is like, because he said you're not out, and this can't hurt you from earning that money, earning that money and making that money, And that can kind of hurt his business. But you got to think about it. His business is still being operated, you know, probably by his kids. His kids, like his son. That's what I'm seeing out of his son is really gonna be the one that's gonna get promoted in this situation. Because they're really trying to launch his career, and no telling what his daughters decide to do. This is all development to me for their careers. You know, you got to pass the baton. Can't nobody work forever. I mean, even entertain, you can, but it's not set up that way. It's not set up for us to work forever. And who would want to work forever? If you can pass it down, especially if you own your own business, and, you can earn money and you don't have to do it no more like that or work like that, why wouldn't you? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to hurry up and, get the rest of my little change. That's all it is. You can't, nobody, it's no way you're going to be able to make the money that you thought you was going to make in life. Nobody's going to walk up out of here with no $1 trillion. It's not set up that way, man. It's not going to happen. So you got to think realistic. You got to be a realist about the situation. Where do you want to exit? My mentor told me, like, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. You know, that's it. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. How do you want to leave this situation or your situation? If you working or doing anything like entertainment or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can pass it down. Like Arsenio had got it passed down from Joan Rivers when she had a show. She passed it down to him. You know what I'm saying? She knew she couldn't do that forever because she gonna start losing the popularity and stuff like that. She wasn't gonna be it. The ratings was gonna start reflecting and showing it. Same thing like here at this museum. Like when James Rondeau took over after Douglas Drew, he was like 60 something when he left. You gotta step away, man. You gotta let it go. Eventually, you gotta let it go. Like my homie Amin, shout out to my homie Amin, man. I'm about to post his stuff on Facebook. He built a $2 million house. And he in Florida right now. Well, he in Houston on vacation at his crib. And I'm gonna be kicking it with him. Man, he built a house from the ground, man. That's the motivation for me coming back up in here every day, man. Knowing that one of my coworkers did it like that, and he advised me market. And it's like that's why I'm gonna join that mentorship club with Richard Fang. So, cause he went through real estate. And I'm gonna have that in my portfolio. I'm gonna have that as a part of my portfolio. I'm gonna have that in real estate. I will be invested in that too. So, that's what my homie Amir did. He built his house from the ground. He said his sons they were police officers and they went into they bought a couple of 7-Elevens, right? They bought a couple of 7-Elevens, and that started everything. You know, but them being like in entrepreneurs or investing, being investors. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just, you gotta have a mentor, man. You gotta be, in order to get guided right. There's no way around it. You gotta have a mentor. So I had a mentor for everything: basketball, my music, now the stock market thing. Even working. I had about 2 or 3 mentors. My homie, Mr. Ford, Alex Davis, and Ahmed, my homie Ahmed. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all the next live. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna holler at y'all next video, church. Amen.